stupidly yapping about Elden Ring bosses. I got some weird things to say, starting with the Godskin duel. First of all, I freaking hate double team bosses. Secondly, I hate the Godskin Fatso. He's just the worst. Rolling all over my perfect body ruins everything. And Mr. Lanky over there wouldn't stop throwing colors fire at me. So I killed him first. I don't think I lost any fight as much as that fight, but it made it all the better for winning. Suck my nuts. After that, I stumbled across a massive homeless looking dog man, Malekith. I thought he looked familiar, and apparently he was. He was the guy I gave death roots to. Anyway, he turns into a really cool looking armored furry of death with the coolest line I've heard in this entire game.
Oh, death. Become my blade once more.
He was pretty hard with all that jumping around he was doing. My mimic couldn't keep up for crap. The round I finally beat him. It was super close. He was one hit and I went for a desperate swing that he punished, like I was his naughty little boy toy. And then I stood back up and did a better time swing that actually killed him. He was asking me something along the lines of, "Why stop death? Who could possibly want to do something like that?" The black frickin' nut, that's who. I decided before I headed towards finishing the game, I had to kill more bosses. This isn't in the order that I fought the bosses in, but I just know you want to hear about Malenia. She is told to be the hardest boss in all of Elden Ring, at least before the DLC, I guess. I've heard the final boss in the DLC is way harder than her, but anyway, I walked into the big plant-infested room where Malenia sat still. I allowed her to slowly get herself ready to fight me, the Black Nut. She spoke about her perfect kill-to-death ratio and how she was never defeated. Little did she know, I was gonna show her my feet, my nasty little toes. Right after the cutscene, the fight began. And not gonna lie, I was low-key worried. I thought my world was gonna get rocked, but I actually did pretty good. Kinda easy, actually. Easily evaded her attacks and was absolutely pounding her pretty face until her second phase.
Nice.
But real quick, she's got absolutely no right to be that hot while she's trying to kill me. Like, what the frick? And you're telling me she got stronger after stripping booty cheek naked? Goodness gracious me. Back to the fight. I was doing almost as good against her second phase. Only problem was her flying whirlwind attack of total death that killed me pretty quickly. Apparently she's supposed to do her first phase, but didn't do, so I was lucky actually, but shh. I did not see that coming, and it hurt. That attack was the only thing that was any difficult to dodge, really, to be honest with you. Let me know if you disagree, but I was confused why everyone guessed up this boss so hard. Then I went back into the fight, this time being at the very back of the arena. I spawned my Mimic. And if you tell me it doesn't count since I used my Mimic, me and Blacknut Jr. are gonna make you suck it. I wish I could say I learned how to dodge her flying attacks of total BS, but the truth is instead I brute forced her like the total monkey that I am. With my Mimic, I would hit her so she was slightly staggered, and then the Mimic would do the exact same thing. She was stuck getting her buns beat by two black men. Kinda crazy. I was able to kill her in like 20-ish attempts. Oh, and before I got to Malenia, me and my Mimic absolutely violated Loretta. Now onto some bosses I should have killed earlier. Rykard. I killed lots of Tarnished for the Volcano people, and as a reward, they put me alone with a massive snake creature. But since they're just chill dudes, they gave me a spear that shoots really cool beams that I used to kill the snake. And my Mimic was able to use them too. So much fun, and easily killed Riker with those. It was kind of dumb. He didn't hit me once. The Volcano people didn't think I killed him good enough though. So they moved out of the manor, which the Black Nut has now claimed as his new cozy vacation home. The Black Nut remembered he had talked to a strange four-armed chick before that was low-key a baddie in the weird Elden Ring way. I decided, so I went through her questline and killed the natural natural born of the void. First try, of course, since he's actually just a big bug sissy of the astralisms. Then I find Ronnie's dead corpse and decide to take her dead hand in marriage. Her dead body gets so turned on by the Black Nut's aura that she is instantly alive again. What a Chad. Moog, whatever, was actually a hard boss. I killed him before Malenia and most of the others in the video, but he gets talked about now, I decided. He was moderately difficult, but what was really getting me was how much fiery blood he'd throw all over the floor. He made it look like Satan had his period all over the frickin' place. It was everywhere. He was also a huge coward. The way he would fly away whenever I got close to him low-key drove me insane, but I got him eventually. I also completely lost track of how many attempts it took me to kill the guy. Probably like 40. It was too much. Gideon, what a silly guy. What a silly, silly, silly guy. He thought he was really him or something. He must have anyway, since he thought to himself, you know what's a good idea? Standing in the way of the guy that's killed literally every single person, massive monster, demigod, and the freaking goddess of rot in his way. So I curb stomped him. It was very easy. It was just stupid, really. Godfrey, not gonna lie, he got me once. I completely fumbled the bag and he beat my meat. But the second attempt, I returned the favor. And I brought a friend, Blacknut Jr. again. Godfrey is a really crazy one though. Killing his pet like that? Kind of insane. That's some pre-serial killer kind of crap. So I truly was doing the entire world a favor by killing this man. It is finally time for the moment everything's been building up towards. The final boss fight in the base game. I entered the Erdtree's crevice and spawned onto a platform with a half-bodied man, Radagon. He was a pretty cool guy. Had no real insides, but a cool guy. I killed him first try and then I got sucked into a more moisturized place. It was wet, pretty wet, very wet even. Where I found the true final boss, the Elden Beast. It was a pretty weird looking thing. Spent most of the boss fight chasing him around. And then, pow, wham, chicka chicka bang, he killed me. Because I didn't have any more heals since I wasted so many on Radagon for no good freaking reason. Then, Radagon killed me 2 more times before I pushed him aside to fight the Elden Beast again. And after chasing him for way too long, I killed the beast and the Black Nut claimed his rightful place as the Elden Lord. Hashtag Black Nut for Elden Lord in the chat. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And if you haven't already, I have 3 other videos just like this one. And if I remember to link them in the description, they'll be there. Thank you. Mwah.